Rick Rodriguez here. Another episode of Making Money on Craigslist. You can make quick cash on Craigslist. You can make quick cash using Craigslist. I've made hundreds of dollars a day, selling a car or selling other people's stuff. All you have to do is come up with a good idea and find something that somebody wants. It's pretty much that easy. Now, you can do this by just sort of watching Craigslist for a day or so in a certain category and figuring out what the heck they're selling and what they want. A lot of times, many times I've went to the want ads on Craigs and found people that wanted things that I just coincidentally had. And that turned into quick cash. Other times, I went around and saw what my neighbors had to sell and made a deal with them. Hey, I'll list your car on Craigslist. I don't even tell them it's Craigslist. They don't even know what it is. And bring some guys over to sell it. And when I sell it, will you give me a percentage? Well, of course they will. They've been trying to sell their car for a while. I've done that a couple times. And that's a quick way to make cash with Craigslist. Another, real quick way, it doesn't take a lot of creativity, is to go around your house and find the stuff that you don't want, or you don't need, or that is worth a lot of money. You can sell on Craigslist. Never take a money order, never take a check, always take cash, and as a general rule, I always, if it's something that is small, I generally meet the people somewhere and don't have them come over to my home. I've been selling on Craigslist since Craigslist started, and I have never had a problem. Yes, several times people came over to buy cars, to buy boats, to buy all kinds of stuff, but in general, like if I sell a computer or if I sell something that's small, I don't invite them over to my house if I don't know them. Okay, it's just a general rule, and I always take cash, and I try to meet them in a neutral area, because I've also found that people act a lot different in public than they do in a private area, especially when viewing an item or buying or selling an item. Like if you meet them in a parking lot somewhere, most of us know now that just about every parking lot you go into is being filmed, and so there's a record of that. And you don't have to worry about making a record yourself. Just saying, it's good to be safe. But you can make a lot of quick cash on Craigslist. 1 month, I made $5,000 just from selling other people's stuff, and it wasn't that it was some big thing that I did. All I saw was that there was so much stuff laying around that we could help people sell in my neighborhood, and that they were trying to get rid of and get off their property, that that everybody could make money. You can do the same thing. Okay, if you don't have anything to sell, if you don't know what to sell, to go on Craigslist and take a look around and see what people are buying and selling. Now, yes, I've made thousands of dollars with affiliate programs on Craigslist, but that's not the fastest way that I found to make money, because usually they don't pay you until the first of next month or something like that. The fastest way to make quick cash using Craigslist is to deal in cash, is to only take cash, and to have a physical object that somebody wants to buy from you and that's willing to pay you money for. Now, if you don't have any of these objects, then that's where your creativeness comes in. You have to either collect some objects somehow, garage sales, the stuff that people have laying around that they don't want, that might be of value. There's lots of different ways that you can find things to sell on Craigslist. I knew this kid that was picking lawnmowers up from people that didn't want them and fixing them up, making them run, and selling them for 20-30 bucks on Craigslist. That was a pretty fast way. You want a running lawnmower, you know, the blades sharpened or whatever. He was doing okay. And a lot of these people are just throwing out the stuff because they're too they don't have the time to work on them or whatever. So there's lots of different ways if you don't have a product or a service to get a product and or to make up a service too. You could do that, you know, or some way like a car wash, just for, you know, a silly example. A lot of people advertise that they're going to have a car wash on a certain day and that they're raising funds for their high school or their college or something like that. You know, you will be able to use Craigslist to make quick cash by just looking around on there and sort of doing some research and see what everybody else is doing to make some money on there. And you might figure something out if you don't already know. I think you already know, though, what you're going to sell, right? That extra bike or whatever it is sitting in the garage. That's the easiest way, I'm telling you, to pick up a couple $100, like quick, within the next few days. Just get a nice picture, the nice subject, you know, the nice title of the subject, and be honest with the people that you deal with. Put a good description, lots of different pictures of it, so when they call you up, you go, yeah, it has a flat tire, or whatever. All you gotta do is fix it, and you can have it for $100. Come and get it, or we'll meet you down the road, or however you're gonna do it. And that's how it works. Okay. So I know you're gonna have good success selling whatever you want to sell on Craigslist, because I do. And thank you very much for watching my video again. Make quick cash using Craigslist. It's easy.